Alex, how has the summer been? You've been here a couple of months now. How have you found settling into the club?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, settling into the club has been, people have really laid sort of a crash mat for me. People like Smithy, the girls have been fantastic in welcoming me, which was quite a big transition for me, just because coming from where I was in Colchester, moving to Fareham has been a huge transition for me and my family. So settling into the club has been helped by the club environment already set by my predecessors.
And how has pre-season been? You've been having to get to know all your new players. You've brought in a few players, and obviously you've had a couple of games. How's it all gone for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's all gone really well, if I'm honest. And again, it's down to the girls that have been here, the foundations that were laid. I've got to say, the journey so far has gone really well, as well as I could have imagined. I've transitioned from being a coach within a coaching setup to becoming a manager, which the learning curve has been incredible. But it's something I knew I had to do, and something that I don't think you can have a perfect time that this is going to come around. And I sort of as soon as I knew the job was going, I jumped at it. I heard amazing things from my friends about the club, so it was just a given.
And how about the squad? How are they looking? Obviously, you've brought in a few new faces. We've had 8 players that were in last year's under-18s come up, and obviously we retained quite a few of last year. But how are they all looking from your point of view?
I mean, I have honestly been blown away by technical ability of the girls, and that's the pathway that they've had right the way up to where they are now. So the technical ability is a spectacle to watch, and makes my job a lot easier. The one thing with young adults like as they are is confidence. And my main sort of goal initially was to get them to believe in themselves. We've seen just over the past few weeks, we playing against the firsts. I'm trying to bridge that gap and get them as close as possible. So blown away by the girls that have come up, and that's testament to the club and my predecessor Matt, who did a fantastic job with them. And yeah, like the girls that I've brought in as well. There's a couple of girls that have come in and they've just really blown me away. So yeah, I'm absolutely content with where I am and where the squad is at the minute.
And of course, this season the team's going to be in the National League Reserve section. Second time they've been here, but obviously previously we've spent a lot of time in the Southern region. What sort of challenge do you expect that to be this year?
So with that is going to come, national level players, and we're going to have to be, at an elite standard to be able to compete at that level. I have no doubts, as I've just said, with the girls' technical ability. It's all there for everybody to see. My biggest thing is getting them to believe in themselves. The opposition is what it is. We've got some big hitters in the league. I like the fact that we might be a bit of an underdog, because that puts the pressure on them. And I know, my girls here are absolutely incredible, relentless. I've put them through their paces fitness-wise, and they've all come out the other side. So yeah, I'm content. I can't wait to get involved and start in the league.
Yeah, we've heard a few comments regarding the fitness routine, so if we're not the fittest team in the league, then we've got to be asking questions. But say the season starts on Sunday, are you excited for it?
It's been such a long time coming now, and again this has been part of my transition into coming down here and looking forward to the league starting. I've got to say, the pathway that the FA set for me as myself coaching, where I've been coaching, has all set me up for this moment coming, and it's all part of the journey, because I really do want to achieve big things in football, and this is all part of the pedigree and the foundations that I'm trying to set within myself, me learning my craft here. To say I'm excited about the coming weekend would be a massive understatement, but at the same time I know I've got 20 other eyes watching me, making sure that I can stay level so they can go out and do what they've got to do.
And what are you expecting from that game? You're hosting Portsmouth. We know sort of a challenge they're going to be. It's a bit of a local derby as well. What is the mindset going into it?
So the mindset that going into every game is I want the girls not to get too involved into the the local derby side of situation. We've got to remember where we are and what we are. We're the reserve side to a very, very good national level club, and that is the overall aim. So like I've said, the performance is key. The result, okay, I'm not going to get held up on, but as long as the performances are there, individual performances, unit performances, then I'm content.
And what are the goals this year for yourself and that have been set for you with this team this year? Is it, you say you're not too focused on the result base, so is it more about the players and getting them into the first team?
Absolutely, it's about bridging the gap to the first team, setting the foundations and the expectations of the first team with each individual player. But whilst paying due respect to each individual player is very different and on a different path and at a different stage within their sort of journey. So I'm not looking to rush anybody. However, if I can get the players to believe in themselves with the technical ability that I've seen here, there's some outstanding players, and you're only going to see that during the season.